Good morning, students. Sairam. Welcome to this session. Today we are going to start with the new lesson, that is sixth lesson, traveling with grandfather zoo. From the title itself, from the lesson itself, we can make out. So there are zoo means animals will be there, and the old grandfather is there in the story. So we're going to learn an interesting story, traveling with grandfather zoo. Okay. Now, let us learn about the author. The author of this lesson is Ruskin Bond. Okay, so we'll read about him. Ruskin Bond was born in 1934. Is one of India's best known authors and storytellers. He is known for his love of the hills, and many of his stories are set in the foothills of the Himalayas. Some of his most well known works include Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra, The Blue Umbrella, The Night Train at Deoli, Time Stops at Shamli and Rusty, The Boy from the Hills, etc. He is a recipient of the Sahitya Academy Award and the Padma Bhushan. He is such a famous author. Okay, we have read about him and we have seen some of his well-known works, some of the author, some of the stories which he has written. Okay, now he has got award also. Now we will we'll see this story. Okay, you can see the picture of it. Beautiful picture is there in your textbook, children. Okay, you can see grandfather, you can see grandmother, a boy, okay, and animals. Which all animals can you see in this? You can see a tiger, and you can see a parrot as well as a squirrel. Okay, where is the tiger sitting? Above on the berth. Okay, it is a train, scene of a train. The tiger is sitting above. You can see the parrot on the shoulder of the grandmother, and a boy is catching the squirrel. So it is a scene from the train. Now let us read about the new words and frame sentences about it. Okay. So insisted, someone of the word is insisted means demand something forcefully. Rita insisted on going out for a while. Insisted means demand something forcefully. Examples, sentence is Rita insisted on going out for a while. Nipped. Nipped means biting. Bit. Nipped means bit. She nipped her lower lip. Nip means what is nip? Biting. Tweeted. Tweeted means twisting and pulled. Tweeted means twisting and pulled. He tweeted his ankle while playing football. Okay, we twist our leg, isn't it? That is called as tweeted. Next one, prudent. Prudent means wise. It is not prudent to go swimming during a cyclone. Prudent means it is not correct. Wise. Okay. Scurry. Scurry means move hurriedly with short, quick steps. What is scurry? Move hurriedly with short, quick steps. The example is the mouse tried to scurry under the door. Moving very soft. You can see how the mouse come inside. The mouse tried to scurry under the door. Okay. Now let us read the lesson, children. Start reading. Okay. All abroad. Streaked Popeye, grandmother's pet parrot, as the family climbed aboard the Lucknow Express. We are moving for some months from Dehra to Lucknow as grandmother insisted on taking her parrot along, grandfather and I insisted on bringing our pets too, a teenaged tiger, that is grandfather's, and a small squirrel, mine. But we thought it prudent to leave the python behind. See in this, they are going from, who all are there? Grandmother, grandfather and the boy. The author, I means author, he himself. All are going from, for some months they are going from Dehra to Lucknow in a train. Okay. And what did grandmother insist? She wanted her pet with her. Which is grandmother's pet in this? Parrot. Okay. And grandfather's pet is what? His teenaged tiger. Okay, see which pet he has got, a tiger. And a small squirrel whose author's boys, that is the author's pet was squirrel. So what all they've taken? Grandmother's pet, which is the parrot, that is Popeye. The name of the parrot is Popeye. And teenage tiger, the pet of grandfather is the tiger, and the author's pet is squirrel. So all the three, so six of them are going. Who? The grandfather, grandmother, the boy or the author, and tiger, Popeye the parrot, and the squirrel. They thought of taking them also because they're going for some months. From where? From Dehra to Lucknow they're going in a train. Okay? Now, in those days, trains in India were not so crowded and it was possible to travel with a variety of creatures. Grandfather had decided to do things in style by traveling first class, so we had a four-berth compartment of our own, and Timothy the tiger had an entire berth to himself. Later, everyone agreed that Timothy behaved perfectly throughout the journey. Even the guard admitted that he could not have asked for a better passenger. No stealing from vendors, no shouting at coolies, no breaking of railway property, no spitting on the platform. So, what did the grandfather do? They in those days in India, the train were not crowded as it is now, so they could carry even the creatures, animals with them, dog or any pet, whichever pet they easily they could carry it, and it was not disturbing anybody because it was not crowded actually. And grandfather decided he taking them in the first class, where they had a four berth compartment on their own. They had a four berth compartment which was only for them. There was a door for it. Okay. And what was the name of the tiger? Timothy. Okay. Had an entire berth. You can see in that picture which I showed you, where was the tiger on the top berth. So one full berth was given for the tiger. But everybody agreed that Timothy behaved very well. The tiger behaved very well throughout the journey. No, it was not disturbing anybody. Even the guard also admitted that he could not have a better passenger. There was no stealing from vendors, no shouting at coolies, no breaking of railway property, no spitting on the platform. So, this tiger was such a wonderful passenger in that train. Okay. All the same, the journey was not without incident, and before we reached Lucknow, there are excitement enough for everyone. To begin with, Popeye objected to vendors and other people poking their hands in through the windows. Before the train had moved out of the Dehra station, he had nipped two fingers and tweaked a ticket inspector's ear. No sooner had the train started moving than Chips, my squirrel, emerged from my pocket to examine his surroundings. But before I could stop him, he was out of the compartment door, scurrying along the corridor. So, he's telling there was some incidents that before they could reach Lucknow. What was that? First, the Popeye. What did the parrot do? It objected to vendors. Those who are vendors, they come to the window. He started poking their hands. Okay, and he also bit to nipped the fingers of two people here also. Two fingers he also bit two fingers and pulled. Okay, we turned tweaked the ticket inspector's ear. It was pulled and pushed. Okay, pulled the ticket inspectors. Those who are coming in the window for selling something, this parrot was biting them. Okay. No sooner had the train started moving. What's the name of the squirrel? Chips. Okay, emerged from the pocket. What did it was sitting inside his pocket? It came out of the pocket to see what is happening around. Before he could stop that squirrel, it went out of the compartment. Door. It was the closed door. It went out of the door and it started moving in the corridor of the train. Okay. Chips discovered that the train was a squirrel's paradise. Almost all the passengers having brought large quantities of roasted peanuts before the train pulled out. He had no difficulty in making friends with both children and grown ups, as it was an hour before he returned to the compartment, his tummy almost bursting. Okay, so I'll read this. Chips, what did he do? It was a paradise for him. It was he was so happy because all the passengers had bought roasted peanuts. Okay, so before the train started, they all had bought roasted peanuts. And what did he do? So he was very happy. He had no difficulty in making friends with both children as well as big grown people. And within an hour, all has started feeding him. His stomach was fully full, and it was bursting because he had eaten a lot of peanuts. I think I'll go to sleep, said grandmother, covering herself with a blanket and stretching out on the berth opposite Timothy's. It's been a tiring day. So grandmother's telling it was a tiring day, and she's stretching a blanket and she's going to sleep. Aren't you going to eat anything? Asked grandfather. Grandfather's asking, aren't you not? They had brought many things to eat. So he's asking, you're not going to eat anything? Okay, I'll read that again. I think I'll go to sleep, said grandmother, covering herself with a blanket and stretching out on the berth opposite Timothy's. So the berth opposite to Timothy, she's lying down. She's with a blanket on her. So what did grandfather ask? You're not going to eat anything? She's asking. I'm not hungry. I had some soup before we left. You too help yourself from the tiffin basket. So they had bought a basket which contains lots of tiffin inside because they are going for a journey from. So grandmother dozed off. Dozed off means slept off. Popeye started nodding, lulled to sleep by the clackety clack of the wheels and the steady puffing of the steam engine. Clackety clack means the sound coming from the train. Also, what happened? So, grandmother is going to sleep. She's telling you, grandfather and the author to take the tiffin from the tiffin basket and eat it because she was not hungry. She had soup before she left home. She left for the journey. So what happened to grandmother? She slept out. Even Popeye was just going to sleep because of the sound. We also children, don't we feel sleepy in the train by hearing to the rhythm of the train sound of the wheel? We also feel sleepy, isn't it? Same way, the Popeye also started nodding, lulled to sleep by the clackety clack of the wheel. But is the sound made by the wheel, and slowly because of the and steady puffing of the steam engine. Steam engine started making noise, and from that they all grandmother and Popeye also, they all felt very sleepy. Okay, so we have read only till this much. We will continue the lesson next week. So before next video, so before let me summarize what we had learned. So who all are going in for the journey? Grandmother, grandfather and the author. What are they carrying with them? They are carrying with them their pet animals. What are the pet animals? One is the Popeye, whose pet? Grandmother's. Okay, the parrot. And one is Timothy, the tiger, whose pet? Grandfather's. And who the author's pet is? Squirrel. Okay, Chips. So these three are they are taking with them as they are going to a journey to Lucknow. They were in which vehicle they are going? They are going by the train. Can we now take all these animals in the train? No, it is not possible. But in those days, it was not crowded, so people could easily carry them. And what did grandfather do? He had booked a compartment where there were 4 seats in that. It was a first class compartment with the door. Most of us would have seen that. Okay, it's called as a coupe. Okay, in that they had booked that so that 3 of them can lie down, and one berth was fully for the tiger. Okay, and they all started. Then before, what did they had many incidents in the train, but this tiger was very quiet and calm. It was not disturbing anybody. And what is this Popeye do? It started biting nipped the vendors also came to sell the things. It started by nipping them, and it also tweaked the inspector's ears also. So it was making some mischief. And before they're going to sleep, what did this squirrel do? It came out of his pocket, and it went around to have a stroll to go and see what is happening in the train. He jumped out of his pocket, the author's pocket. Then, who was tired? Grandmother was so tired she wanted to go to sleep, and grandfather is asking because she has not had anything from the tiffin basket. She did not have because she was not hungry, because she had had soup before they left for the journey. And what happened? So who with the help with the for the then always slightly sleepy, not even grandmother, even the parrot were started nodding, and they could hear the sound of the wheels and of the puffing of the engine, and slowly they were feeling sleepy. Okay, we will continue this interesting lesson in the next video, and you will go through the lesson, go through the video. The lesson is fully in this presentation itself. The lesson is put up. Go through, read the story, and mark all the hard words. Write it in your rough book. Okay, and look at the same frame sentences also. All these are important. Okay, children. Till we read the next part. Thank you till then. Okay, bye bye.